Chosen ones, hear me with a spirit that is awake and willing. What I am about to release over you is not merely encouragement, this is a divine confirmation, an announcement stamped with heaven's authority that your life is about to take a dramatic and beautiful turn. If you're watching this right now, do not call it random. Do not call it coincidence. God has drawn you here because something powerful is already unfolding in your story, and the moment has arrived for what was delayed to be revealed. God is preparing you for a new chapter, one that does not look like your past, one that does not feel like your former seasons, one that does not carry the same weight you have been dragging. This is the chapter where a new love enters your world. And yes, for many of you, it will be a younger soulmate. Someone with a vibrant spirit, a fresh fire, and a renewed joy stepping into your life with divine precision. Let me make this clear, this is not just any relationship. This is not merely attraction, this is not just companionship. This is alignment. This is a soul connection ordained to uplift you, challenge you, and awaken a love you have only dared to imagine while praying in the dark. You have waited. You have prayed. You have trusted the process when it felt like nothing was changing. You have endured the long middle, the silent hallway between God said and God did. But now the Lord is saying, the waiting has done its work. The Word declares, let us hold fast the confession of our hope without wavering, for he who promised is faithful, Hebrews 10 verse 23. Chosen one, the faith you clung to is not about to embarrass you. The promise you held is not about to collapse. Heaven is not late, heaven is exact. Now God is speaking to you in a way that cuts through every doubt. The wait is over. It is your time. Your new soulmate, your matching spirit, is being sent toward you. Not only will this person align with your energy, but they will lift you in ways you never believed were possible. They will strengthen you where you used to struggle, honor you where you used to settle, and see you clearly where others only saw what they could take from you. Listen, God is not only sending the connection, He is going to embrace it openly. He will publicly confirm this union so that the world can witness what happens when God's timing meets a surrendered life. This is not just romance, this is confirmation. This is heaven saying, I know who you are. This is God declaring, you belong to me. This is the Father restoring what the enemy tried to steal and doing it in a way that cannot be denied. Now to Him who is able to do immeasurably more than all we ask or imagine, according to His power that is at work within us, Ephesians 3 verse 20. Chosen one, what is coming is bigger than your questions, bigger than your timeline, bigger than the limits you learned from pain. And before we go deeper, do what you need to do for the flow of this message: pause, hit like, subscribe, help us reach 45,000 subscribers, and leave a comment with the number 99. Not because a number replaces God, but because it serves as a point of agreement, a visible marker of your expectation, a signal that your spirit is engaged with what heaven is announcing. When chosen ones agree in faith, atmospheres shift. When hearts lock in expectancy, doors open. If you are truly chosen, something inside you is already leaping because your spirit recognizes when God is moving. And if you stay to the end, you will understand why your life is about to change in a way that leaves a permanent mark. Now, let's step into the heart of this revelation. There comes a time when we feel the weight of the world, the weight of loneliness, the weight of waiting, the weight of, when will it be my turn? You may have endured long seasons of pain, heartache, and emotional trials. You may have carried wounds that seemed too deep for words, too old for anyone to understand, too layered for quick healing. You may have looked around and felt as if life moved forward for everyone except you. But I came with a decree: the wait is over. God has spoken, divine timing has arrived. And you, beloved, are ready for a new beginning. This is not just any season, this is your divine reintroduction to the world. This is your return to light. This is your moment to be embraced, to be seen in your true beauty, to be honored in your real story, not the story people assumed, nor the story pain tried to write, but the story God ordained. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans for welfare and not for evil, to give you a future and a hope. Jeremiah 29 verse 11. Your future is not empty. Your hope is not fragile. Your life is not stuck. The love you have longed for, the companionship you have yearned for, is not being teased in front of you, it is being delivered to you. And as it arrives, you will not only step into a season of love but also into a season of divine purpose, fulfillment, and joy. This is why God delayed what you begged for too early, for the blessing had to meet the version of you that could carry it with maturity. Heaven was not withholding, heaven was preparing. For many of you, God is going to publicly celebrate you with a new wife, a covenant partner, a companion who stands beside you in love, honor, and grace, not someone who adds chaos but someone who brings clarity. Not someone who plays games but someone who carries peace. Not someone who competes with your calling but someone who protects it. This new chapter is the beginning of a powerful connection that will lift your spirit, bringing joy and transformation. You will know deep in your inner man that you've been specially chosen for this divine partnership. Your heart will finally exhale. Your mind will finally rest. Your spirit will finally say, "This is what I was made for." What if I told you the love you've been waiting for was already chosen for you, crafted by divine hands to match your spirit with precision? Heaven is sending someone special, a younger soulmate. Not just younger in age for some of you, but younger in energy, younger in hope, younger in how they see life. Someone whose presence makes your heart feel refreshed and your future feel possible again. This person is not just a reflection of what you desire, they are a mirror of your deepest self, your real self, the self you buried under survival. They will bring the vibrance, the vitality, and the warmth you have been missing. A radiant soul with light in their eyes and gentleness in their hands. Someone who helps you heal without making you feel broken. Someone who helps you grow without making you feel small. Their energy will infuse your life with passion and purpose, and the bond will be as deep as it is beautiful. Hear me, this is not random chance. This is divine alignment. Love and destiny are working together. God is guiding this soul toward you at the appointed time. They will fill the gaps, heal the wounds, and breathe new life into your existence. You will look back and wonder how you carried so much alone for so long. The love you share will feel miraculous, not because it is perfect, but because it is God-covered. And we know that for those who love God, all things work together for good, Romans 8 verse 28. Even your delays, even your disappointments, even your mistakes, God is weaving them into a testimony. And when God blesses you, He does it in a way that cannot remain hidden. This love story will not be kept behind closed doors, it will be visible. It will be undeniable. Your union will become a testament to God's greatness and His favor over your life. He will lift you up in front of many so others can witness what He prepares for those who endure. Your love will become light, bright, steady, unmistakable, a beacon of hope for people who think it's too late for them. As people witness this divine embrace between you and your soulmate, they will be stunned. They will marvel at the beauty of the connection, the depth of the love, and the speed of the unfolding. It will shock those who doubted, it will surprise those who assumed your story was finished. It will inspire those who needed proof that God still moves. This public confirmation will not only bless you, it will serve everyone around you as a living reminder that God's timing is flawless and His promises are not dead. Yes, people will talk. They will question. They will wonder how such a connection could be real. It will look unexpected, it will look impossible, it will look too good to be true. But you will know. You will know this is God's plan, and you will have peace because heaven does not have to explain itself to human opinion. For those who have followed your journey, this love will feel like a miracle, a testimony of God's faithfulness in your life. They will see the way you fit together like puzzle pieces designed by the same hand, aligned, intertwined, and purposeful. This is not just your love story, this is a revelation of God's will. Even if the world does not understand it at first, you will stand firm in what God has shown you. In the coming days, this love will become living proof of God's favor and miraculous power. The world may be shocked, but you will be steady. The world may be loud, but your heart will be quiet in assurance. You may have felt like your best days were behind you, that love, beauty, and joy were meant for someone else. But I'm telling you now, you deserve this and more. God sees the depth of your heart, the purity of your spirit, and the patience you displayed in the fire, and now He is sending you a love that is radiant, youthful, and full of life. This new love will not only bring joy, it will bring rejuvenation. It will remind you what it feels like to be alive again, to laugh freely, to dance again, to love without the old fear tightening around your chest. This love will become a source of strength and beauty, filling every part of you with light. And it is not because you were perfect, it is because you persevered. Blessed is the man who remains steadfast under trial, for when he has stood the test, he will receive the crown of life. James 1 verse 12. You have stood the test. You did not quit. You did not fully shut down. You are still here, and now you are ready to receive. This is not a fleeting moment, this is a season of transformation. Joy is coming that will lift your spirit and fill your days with a beauty that does not fade with time. Love is coming that will feel vibrant and alive, leaving you in awe of what God prepared while you thought nothing was happening. You have earned this moment, not as wages, but as a reward for endurance. Now listen carefully, because for some of you, this divine gift may not come in the form of a person. For some, God will send a higher companion. A powerful spiritual presence that walks with you, strengthens you, covers you, and guides you toward your highest self. This spirit is sent by God, it carries love, protection, wisdom, and steady comfort. You may not see it with your natural eyes, but you will feel it. You will notice the peace that arrives out of nowhere. You will notice the strength that shows up when you should have collapsed. You will notice the clarity that comes when confusion used to dominate. You will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast because they trust in you. Isaiah 26 verse 3. That peace is not an emotion, it is evidence. Not all soulmates come as a human body. For some, the soulmate God sends will be a spiritual companion, an ever-present guide, a holy comfort, a divine friend who walks with you in every moment. This presence will speak to your spirit with wisdom, comfort, and clarity. Though unseen, it will be powerful. It will remind you that divine love surrounds you, that you are not abandoned, and that heaven is nearer than you think. For those who receive this spiritual companion, it will be pure protection, peace wrapping your soul like a mantle. But for many of you, God's plan will unfold through a physical soulmate. A younger partner who enters your world with vibrance and beauty that seems to defy logic. They will arrive unexpectedly, bringing a fresh perspective on love, joy, and connection. They will breathe new life into your soul. When others witness your union, they will marvel. At first, they may not understand how it happened. They may not understand why it happened now. But in time, they will see the divine hand because God does not accidentally connect what He intends to bless. You will both shine. Your connection will testify to God's ability to create love that is powerful, youthful, and transformative. This partner will not only match you outwardly. They will match you spiritually. They will recognize the call on your life. They will respect your healing. They will honor your past. Your love will surprise you in the best ways, lifting your hope, renewing your faith, reminding you that love can arrive when you least expect it and still be ordained. Let's talk about your road, chosen one. It has not been easy. You faced heartaches and disappointments, battles that left scars on your soul. For a long time, you wondered if joy would ever return, if happiness was ever meant to be yours again. But hear this with authority, your season of pain is ending. The sleepless nights, the silent tears, the moments of despair, none of it was meaningless. It was preparation. It was training. It was refinement. What you endured was not designed to break you, but to build you, to strengthen you, to mature your discernment for what is coming. God saw every tear. God counted every night you stared at the ceiling. God heard every prayer you whispered when you felt alone. And now He is honoring your perseverance. He is revealing the beauty of His timing. I will restore to you the years that the locust has eaten, Joel 2 verse 25. That is not poetry, that is restoration. God is not merely giving you a new moment, He is redeeming lost seasons. He is returning what was stolen. He is rebuilding what was shattered. And you are entering a season of reward where what you lost will be restored and then multiplied. This is the hour to embrace divine love and healing. The scars will no longer define you, they will become reminders of how far you've come, how strong you've become, and how ready you are to receive. Pain has passed, and you are stepping into fulfillment, peace and love abundant, overflowing. If anyone is in Christ, he is a new creation. The old has passed away. Behold, the new has come, 2 Corinthians 5 verse 17. The old cycle is breaking. The new life is opening. This soulmate is not ordinary, they carry something heavier than romance, divine assignment. You will feel it immediately. The connection will surpass what you've experienced. There will be an aura of safety around them. Their love will feel like a covering. Their presence will feel like shelter. Their heart will feel like home. And every moment with them will remind you of God's care. When you feel low, they will lift you. When you feel weary, they will strengthen you, not with empty words but with consistent love, the kind that heals because it is anchored. More than love, they will bring security. This is not the kind of relationship where you wonder where you stand or question your worth. This soulmate will provide a peace that allows you to rest, to be vulnerable, to heal. And the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus, Philippians 4 verse 7. That guarding is what you're about to experience. Their presence will feel like a shield, as if God's hand is guiding you both so that no harm returns to your heart. You may not realize it yet, but your heart is about to be lifted in ways you never imagined. This is not just someone joining your life, this is transformation. Prepare your heart because what is coming is more than ordinary love. This is high-energy divine love, love that elevates, love that restores, love that pushes you into your next level. This soulmate will not just love you, they will inspire you. They will challenge you to rise. They will call you higher. They will awaken dormant gifts and help you rediscover passions you thought you lost. You are entering a chapter where love becomes a force that transforms everything. This is not simply someone to share time with, this is a partner who walks with you as you become the best version of yourself. Your self-image will shift, your purpose will sharpen, your outlook will brighten, your spirit will be elevated, your heart will be renewed, and your soul will become a living reflection of God's love. Yes, the world may not understand at first. They may question how it came so quickly, they may doubt its authenticity. They may call it too perfect. They may scrutinize, gossip, and speculate. But this is no ordinary connection. God will confirm it in His time with His glory in a way that requires no defense from you. In time, those who doubted will watch the fruit. They will watch the peace. They will watch the consistency, and their skepticism will turn into awe. Gone are the days you had to hide your heart. Gone are the days you felt your love needed to stay in the shadows. No more hiding. No more shrinking. No more wondering if the world will accept what God has ordained. God is about to honor you openly. This divine connection will be celebrated. You will be embraced, not because people finally approve, but because God decided to reveal. And this is bigger than personal happiness, this is testimony. This is God showing the world what happens when faith meets patience and patience meets promise. Your connection will become a beacon for others. Your union will radiate hope. People will see your journey and realize their story is not over. They will see what God did for you and understand He can do it for them. Now, let's make it unmistakably clear, this love was written for you. There are no mistakes in God's plan. You were chosen for this moment, for this love, for this divine connection. Every heartbreak, every struggle, every tear, every prayer led to this point. The delay was not punishment, it was divine preparation. God was arranging the meeting point of two destinies, aligning timing, maturity, healing, and readiness. You may have questioned why it took so long, why the waiting felt unbearable, why you had to pass through loneliness and longing. But know this, God was preparing you to receive what you once would have mishandled. God was preparing your soulmate to recognize what others overlooked. When this love arrives, you will understand why it could not come earlier. You will see how the solitude refined you. You will see how the growth strengthened you. You will see how the waiting purified your desires. Because this love will not be rushed, it will arrive at the right moment, and the wait will make it precious. Your heart endured disappointment and unfulfilled longings, but those trials strengthened your spirit. You passed every test. You grew more compassionate. You learned what true love actually is, steady, honoring, faithful, and safe. And now it is your time to receive the love that matches who you have become. This love is not only companionship, it is restoration. It will heal wounds you thought would never fully mend, betrayals, heartbreaks, lost dreams. It will breathe life into broken places. It will turn scars into symbols of strength. It will take memories that used to hurt and transform them into stepping stones. Your brokenness will no longer be a burden, it will become proof of resilience. The one who comes will not love you despite your scars. They will love you with a full understanding of your journey. They will see beauty in your healing. And together you will build something stronger than what was lost. When this love enters, it will not only feel good, it will confirm. Heaven will whisper through signs, alignments, and divine nudges. You will notice doors opening without strain, you will notice peace settling where anxiety used to scream. You will notice a quiet certainty inside that says, "This is it." You will recognize that God's hand is in every detail. You will understand that this union is anchored in something higher than chemistry, this is covenant energy. This is alignment. This is God's craftsmanship. For so long you may have chased love, worked for it, forced it, negotiated for it, and poured into people who gave you crumbs. But this time is different. You will not have to chase, love will find you. Love will arrive in a way that feels effortless, natural, and clear. No games, no confusion, no manipulation, just alignment, just peace, just truth. And hear this final piece, where your sentence was ending, the Spirit is finishing what began in you. In a world that makes you feel like you missed your chance or ran out of time, God is telling you that you're right on time. It does not matter how old you are, how long you waited, or how many times you were told you were too late. You are exactly where you need to be. The love destined for you is arriving at the appointed moment. You've been through so much, and there were times you felt time passed you by. But God does not measure time the way people do. He sees alignment, He sees readiness, He sees purpose. He sees the exact intersection where your healing meets your promise. Every step you took, every experience you lived through, every delay you survived, and every prayer you kept breathing was guiding you to this. So lift your head, chosen one. Let your heart open again. Let hope rise without fear, Because what God is doing now is not small. The chapter is turning, the blessing is approaching, the connection is aligning. And when it arrives, it will not only change your relationship status, it will change your life. Stay ready, stay grounded, stay faithful, because heaven has spoken, and what God has ordained cannot be stopped. Amen.